Okay, I'll reload it. Captain Procrastination strikes again. Supposed to have been done this content, but I was busy dealing with weather issues, work issues, household issues. You know how it is. So let's get into it. This is going to be the world class European car show, and I divided them up. So first, we're gonna start with stuff from the Hot Wheels main line. First up is gonna be this black Alfa Romero 8C. Come, hope I'm pronouncing this right. Compete Zone. I think that's how it's pronounced. Debuted in Hot Wheels City Nightburners 2014. Designed by Fraser Campbell. This is the first variation in black. As you can see, has tail lights done. The headlights are done. Alfa Romero is real old company. To be honest, they were running the European racing scene before Ferrari was. To be honest, that's what Ferrari got in business for. I think he was snubbed by Alfa Romero. Yeah, I think he used to work for him. I'm not sure. I have to do my research. I know he was snubbed by him. Something in their relationship between him and that company made him want to start Ferrari. And I think he was a racer and a mechanic first. I can't remember. No, he was an engineer too, but oh well. That's enough. So, Alfa Romero 8C competes his own or whatever. Next, we got the 1963 Aston Martin DB5. We're all pretty much, I thought it was a 1964, but we're all familiar with this one. Of course, James Bond, and this is what this is supposed to be. You can tell by the license plate. Uh, this debuted in Hot Wheels Workshop HW All Stars in 2014. Designed by the same guy again, Fraser Campbell. That's ironic. His name just popped up like that twice in a row. HW Workshop HW All Stars 2014. This is the second uh, color variation in Metal Flake Silver. The first one was in dark green. Like I said, this is the James Bond, supposed to be either from Goldfinger or Thunderball. I also had Battle Damage Premium casting that came out in 2020. The replica entertainment, No Time to Die. And we've all seen this. It's a good example. The wheels are not accurate. There are versions where the wheels are close to being what they're supposed to be. Moving on. Let's. Next, we jump to the Ferrari F30 Spider that debuted in 2006. This debuted, like I said, 2006 first edition, produced from 2006 to 2011, designed by I think that's his name, Say or C Cho. It's probably Seicho. Well, either way. 2011 Thrill Racers High Wheel Variation in red. That's what you're seeing. The last of this casting to be produced color wise. License agreement for Hot Wheels that started in 1970, ended in 2014. Making Hot Wheels Ferraris very rare. It is rare to see Ferraris in 1/64 scale reproductions these days anyway, domestic wise. I think Kiyoshi and Tomica are international companies. I think they produce some afterwards, but I think large scale models and stuff, they pretty much endorse them by Ferrari, but they don't want anybody doing 1/64 scale anymore. Pretty sweet casting. And tail lights all done. You know they blend in. Headlight is pretty much the front glass. I think it's been darkened a little more though. It's pretty cool casting. Details with pipes down below. It's pretty sweet for main line. Next, we got the Lamborghini Reventon, I should say, because it's RVNTON. I always thought it was Chun, like TOION on the end, but it's not. So it's Reventon. Roadster 2010 new models. Right here, that's when it debuted. 2010 new models. Designed by Phil Rowman. HW Roadsters 2019 version in pearl white. The green and red stripes that are reminiscent of the Italian flag. That's what you're seeing right here. It's a nice casting, as you can see. The headlights are done. When they turn around, you'll see that the tail lights are not really done. There's so much going on back there, you can't really tell. But it's got a lot of details on it. The cockpit looks good because it reminds me of a jet. And this is a rare model. I don't think they really made many of these in real life. So. Ooh. Technical difficulties. Next, we got the Lotus Esprit S1 in red. I was going to do the white one, but everybody pretty much has that one. I think I have a yellow one too, somewhere. Yeah. The white one, of course, is associated with James Bond. I think that's, I want to say, I forgot which James Bond is. The Roger Moore movie for sure. This is the HW Workshop. Oh, I'm sorry. It debuted in HW Workshop, HW Garage in 2015. Designed by Rio Asada, rest in peace. Probably my favorite designer. HW Garage 2015 version in red is what you're seeing. And it's pretty sweet for a main line. Headlights are done. You don't have to do too much with the headlights. I think it's supposed, well, you think it's supposed to be driving lights. I might be thinking of Ferrari 308 GTS. But you see the Esprit writing on the side. It's got the European license plate. So even the door handles are done in black. So they did a pretty good job. The only thing they didn't do the Lotus emblem right here. I have a Johnny Lightning Lotus too, but I think it's the older model. Next, we're going to get into the Matchbox Casman. And first, we have the Audi R8 2006 or 2007. Debuted in the main line MBX Metal, really. Well, debuted in both. They call their main lines in numbers, so that year is 1 through 75. And MBX Metal, produced from 2007 to 2013, retooled in 2018. This is a 162 scale. This one is from Autobahn Express 5-pack 2019 and matte metal flake gold. Headlights are done. Got a license plate to the front. License plate on the back. Tail lights are done. Whole lot of detail. Pretty cool. Next we have the Bentley Continental GT. This Bentley Continental GT. It's supposed to be a 2006 model, I think. 1 through 64 scale for a change. This is from the MBX Metal series, and that's when it debuted. I should say MBX Metal, and it produced from 2007 to 2011. It came back in 2019. It's designed by Rio Asada, again, rest in peace. You didn't know he worked for Matchbox before he worked for Hot Wheels. And this is from Autobahn Express 5-pack in 2019 too. And like the color on this. I think the wheels make it sit up a little big. But I think the car really sits like this in real life. It's a big car. Heavy car too. Tail lights are done. See the Bentley symbol on the back. Side mirrors, which you don't see a lot, but and the headlights are done, and the grill looks good. And of course, Rio Asada, he always knocks it out the box. You know, that's why he was so beloved and is still very much beloved as a designer, because you could tell he really loved what he was doing. Paint job on this is beautiful too. For it to be this old, how old is this car? 2019, so it's 2 years old. The paint job still looks good though. Look like it just came out the package. Next, we have the Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. Debuted in mainline Matchbox 1999. It's produced until 2013. Retooled in 2020. 159 scale. When they retooled it in 2020, they added these side mirrors. These is the MBX City 2020 metal flake white with beige interior color variation. And that color combination just looks awesome. Too bad it's got that chunky, ugly steering wheel though. Even the porch symbol looks good. It's just that steering wheel. The seats are kind of chunky too, but man, it's just that steering wheel, man. It's like Matchbox. It's like they can't make steering wheels right. Well, you see it has headlights, tail lights. Next and last of the Matchbox, we got this Jaguar EType coupe, 1961. This debuted in the main line of Matchbox in 2006. It was used until, I should say, produced in 2013. Returned in 2018. It's a 161 scale. This version is from the Cafe Cruisers 5-pack in 2018 in Metal Flake light blue. It is considered a sapphire gem, which is Matchbox's chase, original chase piece, which I don't think they're doing anymore. And this one has the 65th anniversary Matchbox logo on it. And you can see how dusty it is. I didn't really clean it off. But even with me not cleaning it off, you can see how good this paint is. I had this car for 3 years now. And it usually stays over here somewhere. Usually in this area. That's why I keep track on some of my chases. Next, we're going to do the premiums. Let's start with this Majorette McLaren 675 LT. I think it's from 2020. That's as long as I had it, because I got it from a gift box from Rudy Moons, who is from Belgium. I never seen this car on the pegs, because European Majorettes are so much better than the ones we get in the States. And the whole color combination is good. Paint quality is awesome. Less is more. You can see the headlights are done. The scale isn't too bad. Majorette scale usually is horrible. Tail lights is done, as you can see. It's just an awesome little car. Next, we have the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Black Series from Siku, which is pretty much a 150 scale, I think. It's huge. It's very wide, but it has features that you don't see that often. As you see, the gold wing door is truly open. And this came from the first gift box I got from Rudy Moons from Belgium. So it's a year old now. And I haven't seen anything like this. I think Hot Wheels did a version of the SLS. I'm not sure, either Matchbox. Definitely have a SLR. I think I had two of them. As you can see, the headlights lens, probably pretty much the windshield. Tail lights are painted. You can see all the logos and stuff up there. The wheel combination works. That basic black with the yellow. The steering wheel looks a little big, but oh well. Now I'm going to close the doors and show you how smooth they close. And last but not least, we have something that's pretty simple, but it's pretty much prominent. I know I had a poster of one on my wall when I was in high school. This is a BMW M3 E30. I think it's a 1991. But they have been producing this body style since the late 80s. Like 88. I had this car ever since 2019 in Alpine White. Just shows why Mini GT is pretty much a diecast company everybody likes. Details. So, you can see the BMW symbol up there. Where the grill is printed, the wheels look authentic. BMW, the tail lights are inserted. I think the headlights are painted. No, they look like they're inserted too. They just crushed this. They even did the defrosting lines for the rear. That's pretty much it. That's the World Class European Car Show. I encourage you to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. For my returning subscribers, I want to thank you for your support. New viewers, I encourage you to join. Like I said, like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you have access to all the content. Motto here, show a little love for the diecast. This is Big Dappuccino signing out. Peace and blessings.